Past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile is all I remember. Those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Justification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. What happened to my son? I'm terrified. It lingers in my mind and the thought keeps on getting bigger. I'm sorry, must be, baby, I wish I'd been there. It's been so long since I last have seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this to this song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother.
What's up, EV Clan? AlexEspeon here, and welcome back to the next episode of the Pokemon Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. Here we are, in front of the door to enter the Pokemon League. Well, I guess we're already in the building where the Pokemon League is, like the actual building Pokemon League, but we haven't actually started the Elite Four yet. We haven't started the battles yet. Just gonna check my bag real quick, make sure everything's in order. I have 50 full restores. And my entire team is at level 55, except for Lucy. And you may be wondering why Lucy is here, and not Edmund. There is a reason for that. But, let's get started first, and then I'll explain while we're battling. From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. Thank you, ma'am. And in we go. I'm scared, guys, but there's no use putting it off anymore. Let's fight. First trainer here. Welcome to Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. Yeah, we'll see about that. No one can beat past me when it comes to icy Pokemon. We'll see about that too. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha 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 ha! Are you ready? We shall see about that as well. I neither know that she is Lorelei, nor whether or not she has Ice-type Pokemon. Her name is Jessica. She's not Lorelei. Does she have Ice-type Pokemon? Omastar, not an Ice-type Pokemon. So, she's lied on two accounts. Now we'll see if I'm actually ready. But, okay, this is... Let's go to Jolteon for this one. Let's go to Andrew. So, basically, at the end of the last episode, I said I'd be training up Edmund for the Pokemon League, and, I did I did do a bunch of grinding. I don't know if I decided to do the grinding montage at the beginning of this episode, because if I did do that, then you may already know what happened to Edmund. But there is a chance that that I didn't do the grinding montage, so therefore you don't know, or you just don't know because you weren't really looking at the grinding montage, you weren't really paying attention, or you were paying attention and it just all went so fast that you didn't see what happened to Edmund. But basically, what did happen to Edmund is that Edmund evolved into a Sea King, and then promptly died to a coughing that used explosion, because for some reason, silly, stupid me said, oh yeah, coughing, the Pokemon that is like a literal gas bomb, isn't gonna explode, right? Like, I thought for some reason that I'd be able to kill it before it exploded, and that was just like, I'll be honest, very stupid of me. This is a ground-type Pokemon, Diglett, what they're sending out, but we do have Surf. That's good. It's not only just like good to have coverage. Surf is not only good on Jolteon because it's like coverage, but also just because like it helps us cover a type that we'd normally be weak to. And like Diglett is pretty fast, but it is still a not fully evolved Pokemon. And Jolteon's pretty fast too, so in this case we are faster and we can finish it off. We can just kill it instantly with the Surf before it even has time to use a super effective ground-type move on us. And then I want to save PP for Surf. I think we can kill this Caterpie with just a Thunder Shock. It might take 2. It only took 1. Okay. Because Thunder Shock obviously has way less power than Surf does, but we are a Jolteon, and that is Stab. Just sending out a Duo. It's good that they have like not fully evolved Pokemon. Please, throughout the Pokemon League, I hope that they carry on doing this, all the trainers here. Or maybe, well, do I? I mean, okay, if the champion has like only not fully evolved Pokemon, then obviously that's great. But if they don't, then I want to be fighting fully evolved Pokemon like all the way to the champion, because that way we'll be gaining XP for the champion. Because the champion has a level 65 Ace, which is problematic obviously because all my Pokemon are only level 55. And I could have done more grinding, but it already was like a couple hours yesterday, and I could have spent like all of today grinding too. But I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible because the series has been going on for so long. I just wanted to end it. How dare you? You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League power. Yes, that may be so. We will be heading in to fight, Chuck or Bruno? Bruno. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Chuck is the fighting type gym leader in Johto. Through rigorous training, people in Pokemon can become stronger. I've weight trained with my Pokemon. Alex, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! I don't know how he knows my name, but he is very threatening, I will say that. So, I don't know how much these levels are going to go up during the actual, like, Elite Four, because I know that the champion's lowest level is 59, which means that, like, since the Pokemon League starts at level 55, like, lower-lized Pokemon, I think her lowest is 55. So that means that between these Pokemon, unless they actually, one of them actually has a Pokemon that is higher level than the champion's, like, lowest, that means that during these Elite Four members, the levels only go up to, like, 59. They only go up by 4 since the very first one. So I'm guessing, like, so if that's the case, then that means that each Elite Four member has a ace that is 1 level higher than the last one, which I guess would make sense. But that is just a crazy jump if that's the case. That, like, everyone else has level 59 as their, like, level 59 or below, and then the champion, his lowest is level 59, and then his highest is level 65. Like, that's a crazy jump if that is the case, but it would make sense. I don't know why I went for Flamethrower on the side deck. I should be saving the Flamethrowers. They are pretty good power. But yeah, basically, in case you missed it, for whatever reason, while I was grinding, Edmund did evolve into a Sea King, and I actually taught them Crabhammer, and Crabhammer was putting in work. Like, that's so crazy to me that the TM for Crabhammer, like, actually worked on Sea King, and it was like one-shotting everything, but then we ran out of PP for Crab Hammer, and what I had left was, I believe, like, Hyper Fang or something like that. It was not Hyper Fang. I don't think it was Hyper Fang, because that, I don't see why my, what was it before? It was a, what was that move before? It was a Cubone. Yeah, I don't see why a Cubone would have Hyper Fang, so it probably wasn't Hyper Fang. But it was some normal type move, and point is, it was doing like a minimal amounts of damage to Coughing. It really wasn't doing that much damage, but we were like slowly whittling him down, and he still like hadn't used Explosion. So for some reason, I just came to the conclusion like, hey, he probably doesn't have it. Like, and I'm just now looking, and like obviously the instant he used it, I noticed how stupid that was, because it's like he's literally a bomb. Like if there's one thing that Coughing does, it's explode. He has a skull and crossbones on his chest. I mean, I don't really know what's considered his chest, because, like, it's, his whole body is like a head, but I don't even know, actually, in this game, if the skull and crossbones symbol on him is over or under his face. I think it depends on the game. I think in some games it's over, and some games it's under. I don't know what it is in this game. I think it actually changes in this game from Coughing to Wheezing. Like, maybe with Coughing, it's above. I think it's above his face in this game. So it wouldn't be on his chest, it would be like more on his forehead in this game. But yeah, I think that in this game it starts with him having the skull and crossbones on his forehead, Coughing, and then when he goes into a Wheezing, it goes below his face, so then it's more like on his chest, or I guess his chin, because his whole body is really a face. But yeah, take note, guys. Just keep this in mind. Don't do as I say, not as I do. Heed my warning. If you run into a Coughing, that just like always, if you run into a Coughing in a Nuzlocke, always assume that it will explode. Because the one time I was like, it probably won't explode, it did. Like, that was stupid of me. I know it should have, I've seen, like, people play Pokemon. I've seen, like, Team Rocket have, like, level 40 Coughings, and they still use Explosion. I don't know why the Coughing wouldn't have Explosion. For some reason, it just wasn't going for it, and I didn't think it did. Why? How could I lose? Sorry, Scott. My job is done. Go face your next challenge. Okay. So, we're doing good so far. Knock on that wood. Everything's running pretty smoothly. We haven't had to use any potions yet. Despite the fact that you know what, no. I was gonna say, like, despite the fact that I have more than I could possibly need, let's save them anyway. No. There's no use saving anything. This is it, guys. Like, this is the end of the playthrough. There's nothing to save anything for. I might as well use every single resource I have in this. There's no way if I use them right now, I'm gonna run out by the champion. That's just not happening. Like, there's no way that in this battle I'm gonna have to use, like, 40 fuller stores. I might as well use 2 outside of battle, just to get ready. Just to make sure all my Pokemon are at full health. Ready to the fullest for this battle. I'm Agatha, of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for fighting. Alex, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. It's my old lady voice. I'm sure that was terrible. But I tried my best. Rachel wants to battle. Sending out a Kabuto. Glad we're sticking with the not fully evolved Pokemon. Because obviously they're starting to surpass me in level, which would be much more worrying if they were fully evolved, but yeah, basically, Lucy, I decided to slap on the team, because after, I spent like 50 minutes training up Edmund, and I'm really disappointed that I lost the Sea King, because this team has such a big ground type weakness. Like, we have 2 poison types and an electric type. That is 3 Pokemon. That is half our team. Technically more than half, because half of 5 is 2.5. And Lucy doesn't really count as like an actual team member. But, yeah, that is like half our team that is weak to ground. And so having a water type would have helped. So that's why I'm really bummed that I lost Edmund, especially because, like, a stab Crabhammer would have been crazy. Like, ground type Pokemon, which currently are, like, a massive issue, would have been, like, not a problem at all if we had that. Andrew, it's a little scary sending out a electric type against a ground type, but it is just a Geodude. We don't have a lot of good counters for a rock ground type. Besides, like, obviously Surf, that is 4 times super effective, and that is, unfortunately, on our electric type Pokemon, so you have to chance it, but luckily in this game, Geodude does not have Sturdy. Nothing has Sturdy. There are no abilities in this game, so therefore we don't have to worry about it hanging on. We're just going to one-shot it with the Surf. No big deal. It gets no opportunity to hit us. Wonderful. Now they're sending in Mr. Mime. Let's give Carly some action. We don't really need to. We could keep Andrew in, theoretically. But Carly hasn't gotten a hit in during the Pokemon League so far, during the Elite Four. So why not? I'm sure Carly could take a Mr. Mime. It is a little bit worrying that it's 3 levels above us. But Carly could use a little XP before they fight the champion. Hit us 2 times with the double slap. Accurate. Obviously, double slap can hit more than 2 times, which doesn't make any sense. But in that case, it did hit only 2 times. So, I had said that the highest level Pokemon was going to go up every level. With every Elite Four member. That's what I theorized. And so it's time to put that to the test, because that Pokemon was level 58. So that would stand to reason that this last Pokemon is level 59, which would disprove my theory, because according to my theory, Lance would have been the only one with level 59. But yeah, we definitely don't want to keep Carly in against Machamp. We're going to switch back to Alice, because they are Ghost and Poison. And Poison already is, like, fighting is not very good against it. Oh, they're level 60. That's worrying. That's making me actually quite worried for Lance. But yeah, obviously, we are Poison type, which fighting is not very effective against us, in that case. Would be not very effective against us. It's not very effective against Poison types. But also, we are a Ghost type, so not only would it be, like, not very effective, but also, it just doesn't hit us at all, because we're Ghost type, and that's immune to fighting type moves entirely. And the burn is fantastic, because even if this thing somehow could land a hit on us, now it's gonna just do half damage with, like, basically anything it uses, because it's just because, like, burn cuts damage in half, so cuts physical attacks in half, and Machamp probably doesn't have anything else besides physical attacks. Oh, you're something special, child. You win. I see what the old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Thank you, ma'am. And off we go to Lance. Do I get a chance to stop and heal? Because currently I'm not pressing anything. It's just making me do this. It's just making me go toward him. Like, I'm not pressing anything. This is like a cutscene. Okay, I do get a chance to stop. Open a menu. I do get a chance to stop and heal. But I don't really need to. I don't necessarily need to heal 10 damage. Agatha, nice try, girl, but you didn't put in all that much work. I heard about you, Alex. I lead the Elite Four. You could call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know the dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Well, are you ready to lose? No. Your league challenge ends with me, Alex. That very well may be looking at the levels. But, hopefully it is not. Donna! Donna would like to battle! But you said your name was Lance. Sending me mixed messages here, Donna. But we're sending out a Zapdos. Already, a little bit scary. But it's only 2 levels above us. Not the best omen, because this is their first Pokemon. So the fact that first Pokemon, they're already 2 levels above us is scary. But at the same time, could be worse. He could have had a higher level Pokemon that was the Zapdos. At least the Zapdos is only 2 levels above us, because yes, it is levels above us. Like, the Zapdos is higher level than us, but not by that much. It could have been by more. And it is only using agility, because I guess this is just the dumbest Zapdos ever. But down goes Zapdos. Damageless. Let's go, Alice. Legendary Slayer over here. Omastar coming out. This second Omastar we've run into the Pokemon League. What a coincidence. And Andrew is just as well equipped to deal with this one, I'm sure, as it was the last one, even though this one is probably higher level. I don't even know if it is, actually. Was Lorelai's... Lorelai was the one with the Omastar, right? Yeah. That was her first Pokemon, so I'm guessing hers was like level 55. I'm pretty sure Lorelai started with level 55 Pokemon. But this one is one level higher, I think. Or it was level 56. I know she has level 56 Pokemon too, but I don't know if she starts. I don't know what they start with. I'm pretty sure a Pokemon trainer can never start with their ace. I'm pretty sure their ace always comes out at least second. I don't think they can come out as the first Pokemon, but otherwise I'm pretty sure they'll just send out, like, whatever is best equipped to deal with the Pokemon you send out. I don't really think there's a set order to the team, but hey, maybe it's decided by level, in which case then it would be level 55. It was either level 55 or level 56, I know that. I know that the Omastar that she sent out was at least one of the, was one of those two. It had to be. But I just don't know what it was. And frankly, it doesn't matter, because we had no issue with hers, and we had no issue with that one either. And, actually, by the looks of it, that Zapdos they sent out was level 58. So, I was gonna say, so, I guess they can send out their ace first, but the last person's ace was level 60, so it's probably not their ace. No, this might be their ace, though. This is a level 60 Pokemon. It's a Farfetch'd, luckily. That's wonderful. That's great. Because Farfetch'd isn't, like, an unevolved Pokemon, because it doesn't evolve, but it's still not, like... Technically, it's a fully evolved Pokemon, because it doesn't evolve any further, but it's not the best fully evolved Pokemon, because it's, like, one stage, and one stage evolution lines tend to be, like, not very good. There are some really good ones out there, don't get me wrong. Like, Heatmore puts in work. Oh, they're gonna use a Thunder Shock on me? That's wonderful. I think that any move that you could have possibly had would have been more effective, because then you just could have, like, gotten stab on me. At least you had a stab bonus with that. Like, I'm sure a stab wing attack from a Pidgeot would have done much more damage than you mirror moving my Thunder Shock. That's it. I hate to admit, but you are a Pokemon master. And I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Alex. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Plot twist, guys. Plot twist incoming. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge up ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is Blue. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. This is actually taking a lot less time than I thought it would. I was expecting to have to split this up into 2 parts, but I guess we're going right in. So, heck, the idea of a 2-part finale, I guess. That would have been really epic, but we don't need it, I suppose. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you, Alex. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on Pokedex, not the Pokedex, just Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion! Alex, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world! Well, that's quite daunting, not gonna lie. And his levels are even more daunting. I'm frankly quite worried. The Oddish, starting off as the lead, is putting me at ease a bit. Especially Super Effective Flamethrower. Gonna one-shot this thing, no problem, I'm sure. You got 5 levels on me, but you still die, because you are Grass type, that's super effective. My special attack's super high, and that's not fully evolved. In fact, it is not even evolved at all. That is the first stage of the evolution line. Sending a Primeape, that's not very good for dealing with my Ghost type, is it? And I would go for Dream Eater, but I might as well save it. Might as well save the PP on that move, just because. I mean, we have tons of healing items. But, you know, you never... It is super effective on the Primeape, so it probably would kill it faster. It probably could have one-shotted it. But we don't really need to use the Dream Eaters. We are full health. We could just theoretically save the healing. That would probably be better. Not that we need to, but it doesn't hurt. just in case. I mean, I don't see how we would use up 48 full restores in one battle. At this point, it would just be a flex to save the Dream Eater healing. But I might as well flex while I'm here. Alice is mopping the floor with Blue so far. This is very good. Things are going very well. Knock on wood. Send out an Electabuzz, Nightshade, 1 Flamethrower and 2 Nightshades, and they're down. Alice grows to level 57. Blue is about to send out Voltorb, another not fully evolved Pokemon. And you know what? Let's just keep Alice in. Alice can keep going at it. By all means. We could theoretically give some other people some turns, but why deprive Alice of the ability to keep mopping the floor with Blue? Alice is having a nice time right now. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to be the guy who stands in the way of Alice's wonderful time here. Just mopping the floor with the champion. So if Alice needs to be switched out, by all means, like, we'll do it, but until then, Alice can just chill out and just sweep through the team. Cloyster. Yeah, should I switch out Alice for this one? I'll switch out Alice for this one. I'll switch to Jolteon for this one, just because it's a water type, and Jolteon is an electric type, so might as well give Jolteon a little chance to flex as well. Chance to flex their fighting muscles. That's a two-hit KO. Supersonic is potentially could inconvenience us. Thundershock does go through though, killing the Cloyster. Doesn't matter, Blue, how much higher level your team is apparently. We still kick your butt. Blue is about to send in Mewtwo! Of course! Of course his final Pokemon is a Mewtwo. Why am I not surprised? It must be his starter, right? His starter, I imagine, is his ace, yeah? He did have it last time. He did have a Mewtwo last time, so I'd imagine. I do have it set to starter carries rival. Starter carries rival through the game. I do have it set to rival carry starter through the game. So, I mean, I'd imagine it would be. I'd imagine since he had it last time we battled him, that is his starter, and I just forgot that he got Mewtwo as his starter. But yeah, this is a little worrying, not gonna lie. Especially because it's level 65. But we do have an entire team to take down this one Mewtwo. So I guess we slowly whittle him down. Slowly but surely. Thundershock? How much damage does that do? That's worrying. Can we get a paralysis before Andrew inevitably goes down? Because I don't know how many psychics Andrew is going to be able to live from this thing. My guess is 2. My guess is going to take 1, like, very badly. But he's going to be able to take it. Or the Mewtwo could just, like, never use Psychic and just keep raising its defense. That works, too. You could just keep raising its defense until it dies. That also works. Okay, Psychic? I think Andrew takes 1. I think they take it badly. I think they live on, like, 20 or less. But, oh my gosh, okay. They took that much better than I thought they would. They are probably still going to die from dying another one. Should I just... I don't want Andrew to die. It really doesn't matter all that much, because... Wait a minute. Andrew doesn't have to die. That's what Lucy is here for. Lucy is here in case we need to sack anyone. Do I want to sack Lucy? Because it'd be such a flex to just, like, get through without losing any Pokemon. I'd rather sack Lucy than sack, anyone else. So, let's go to Lucy. Let's send out Lucy in order to... Yeah. I don't actually know what that really did. What did that actually accomplish? The answer is nothing. I just sacked Lucy for no reason, actually. I guess so that someone else could get a free hit. Free swap. Yeah, free swap to someone else. Let's go with... They've been raising defense all this time, so no one is going to do any, like, real damage with physical attacks, so Oliver and Carly are out of the question. Polly! Polly could come in. They only got Psychic, which is not very effective. Let's go with Alice. Alice can go for the, yeah, we're out of flamethrowers, let's go for the Nightshade. 57 damage. Oh crap, we do just die here, right? Like, we do just die here. That is 4 times super effective, isn't it? Yup, crap, I tried not to lose a Pokemon, and then that's what happened. Okay. All of a sudden the situation is much more dire. Okay, let's, unfortunately, Alice dies at the last minute. Unfortunate, but that's how it be. Metronome, let's go for it. Why am I doing this? I'm so cocky. Okay, now, it's unlucky. Psychic. It's not very effective, but we are still immune. High special attack, let's go for it. See how much it does. This might be worrying. That is worrying. Can we get a special attack drop? Because our psychics are doing not a lot to him, but his psychics also would not do very much to us. Swift? We're fine, we can take those. I don't know what we take better, Psychic or Swift. But I might want to heal next turn, because a Psychic at this range may kill? I don't really think so, but if it crits, it definitely would. So I'm gonna use a full restore real quick. Heal Polly up a little bit. Take another Swift. Take those pretty darn well. That does 32 damage per Swift. Crit would do 64. I'm damage calcing. I'm making sure I know what will kill and what will not. The special fell. They have no potions to use, and down goes the Mewtwo. Level 65 Mewtwo goes down to our team of below level 60s. Doesn't matter if you have the highest Pokemon. I guess it doesn't matter if you have the most powerful Pokemon in the game at a higher level than my entire team. Every Pokemon goes down to something. No, that can't be. You beat my best. After all that work to become League Champ. My reign is over already? It's not fair. Sorry, Blue. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it! You're the new Pokemon League champion! Although I don't like to admit it. Alex! Hello, Professor Oak. So, you won. Congratulations! You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Jolteon. Alex, you have come of age. Blue, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. But when I got here, you had already lost. Blue, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become a champ again. Alex, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Alex, come with me. Will do, Professor Oak. Ahem. Congratulations, Alex. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Alex, you have endeavored hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, Alex. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. And just like that, guys, this is our team. Alice, level 57, Haunter, type Ghost and Poison. Carly, Raticate, level 56, type Normal. Polly, Mew, level 55, type Psychic. Andrew, Jolteon, level 57, Electric. Oliver, Nidoking, level 55, type Poison and Ground. And Lucy, Psyduck, level 20, type Water. Pokedex, scene 151, and rating, you still need more Pokemon. Try to catch other species. Unfortunately, this is a Nuzlocke, so that's not going to be possible. And a Nuzlocke, it is, that has ended. Thank you all so much for watching, Eevee Clan. That's the end of this series. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you all next time. This is AlexEspeon, signing off.